Hello, this is group Geng Assignment, and this group consists of me, Iffah, AMIRAH, MIRSHARATUL, HAZANARIAH, FATEEN, and AIMI.
Hello, my name is Iffah and I'm the leader of group Geng Assignment, and I'm going to introduce this presentation by firstly to talk about the company that we are going to do the training program in. So this company is called HAZANARIAH Associates in Neighborhood, and if you can see here in the slides, this is the details about the company. Okay, and to introduce more about this company is that this company functions on providing engineering facilities to the oil and gas industry. HAZANARIAH Associates also provide engineering, operation and maintenance services for the oil and gas industry. Over the years, HAZANARIAH Associates has been the specialist for manufacturing process vessels, pipes and structural steels.
Next, I will talk about training and analysis. Firstly, the individuals or groups that will receive the training basically is employees that work with this organization, and this include engineer, technicians, HR staff, admin and others. This is to ensure that all the employees gain a new knowledge about their job scope and develop new skills and improve their attitude while working in oil and gas industry. After having a short interview with one of the that work in HR department, we identified that there are several problems occur in the working place, and the problem that we can address and identify is about the employee having a bad attitude towards their fellow employee, lack of responsibility and have bad disciplines while working. Besides that, we also make a survey and we distribute our training assessment questionnaire to the employees that were in this organization. So there are a total of 4 sections in this questionnaire. So the first section is about demographic, and unfortunately we only get 18 respondents, and this include 10 males and 8 females. For section B is about satisfaction of the workers, and the overall mean is 3.55. So based on these results, it shows that most of the staff marginally agree that they are pleased as a staff member of HAZANARIAH Associates in Neighborhood. For next section is section C, and it's about satisfaction of work result. And the overall mean for this section is 3.25, and this means that the level of satisfaction of the job is at a moderate level. For the last section is about satisfaction of company, and the overall mean is 3.34, and the result shows that most of the participants felt neutral with the company's satisfaction. Based on this analysis, our team agreed to do employee empowerment training program, as we highlighted the problem before, which is involve the attitude of the employee, which is lack of responsibility and discipline. So we thought this training is suitable for them to improve their attitude. So through this training recommendation and plan, we hope the employees can increase their motivation in working place.
So, there are 3 objectives for this training program. The first one is to strengthen the employees' motivation and attitude. The second one is to allow the employees to work more efficiently in their present role by introducing them to the latest ideas, technique, and knowledge. And the third one is to bring optimistic attitude among the employees and the degree of morale of the employees in the organization. Moving on to the training budget, we expect that maybe we will spend RM600 for the trainer, RM500 for the catering, and RM150 for the materials and handouts.
We are using to evaluate the training program is using Kirkpatrick 4 levels of training evaluation, which is the first stage is through reaction stage. Reaction stage, trainers should see on how the trainees react to the training program. Is it good? Is it bad? And is it on how the attitudes to the training program applied to the stage is called learning stage, and this is more to cognitive elements in the training evaluation, which is trainers should evaluate on what are the things I have learned in this training program. Is it a lot? Is it did they learn something, or what kind of things that they learn, what type of things that they learn, and so on. In this learning stage, trainees should be able to generate motivation in themselves, because since they are an increase of knowledge, so it should be wise for them to generate motivation starting from this stage.
The third stage in Kirkpatrick 4-level framework of evaluation criteria is behavior. This stage usually take place 2 to 3 months after the training to give time for participants to fully utilize the knowledge shared. The participant will be evaluated on the increase in their job performance and skills or attitude that they are lacking before the training program is held. Since the training analysis DNA mentioned that the problem of the employees is their behavior, which are speaking rudely and consuming alcohol during outbound, the session that implies positive attitude and work etiquette is hoping to change their mindset, their negative attitude to positive attitude, and remove bad habits during working time specifically and in their life generally. In Kirkpatrick evaluation criteria is the result of the training program that has affected the employees and the company. The result of the training program must be evaluated 2 to 3 months after the training program being held to give time for the employees to change and the company to experience the changes in their employees. The changes include business performance and financial benefit for the company. The changes of the employees' job performance can make change in company performance. The relationship of these two factors is if employees' job performance increases, the company performance increases. All the designated plan lesson is hoping to increase the employees' performance as well as the company performance.
Hi, my name is AIMI and I will be presenting on the first half of the lesson plan. The training is named Employee Empowerment Training Program, which will last for 1 day with 4 sessions. The time, activity, elaboration, and methods and materials are included in the lesson plan. The training will take place in a classroom setting at the HHA building with participants of 35 people. The learning outcomes are the objectives stated previously. For the first session, the program starts with registration and group distribution. Next, the program proceeds with ice breaking. The instructor will introduce themselves and the overview of the program, including the learning outcomes. Then, the members will do a brief introduction among themselves to break the ice. The activity continues with a career planning session using the SMART framework. Examples are provided for a better understanding. The instructor should explain the benefits of career planning in enhancing employees' motivation. At 9:15 a.m., there will be a short break for some light morning refreshments. Session 2 continues with moving toward career goals using PCT concept of real self versus ideal self. In a group, real self and ideal self are put into a Venn diagram, and the participants need to find the solution to close the gap between the two selves before presenting it to other groups. This activity aims to increase their motivation as they will learn what needs to be done to achieve their goals. Besides through group building method, team spirit, motivation, productivity, and competitiveness can be improved. Next, the positive attitude and work etiquette activity. We receive complaints on employees' bad attitude at work. Therefore, this activity involves changing the mindset and perception of work, ways to create healthy working environment, stress management, removing bad habits, and lastly, do's and don'ts at work. For stress management, we apply REBT, reframing thoughts technique, using the ABC template, which stands for activating event, belief, and consequences. Session 2 ends with prayer and lunch break. Next, I will pass the remaining sessions to Haza.
For the third session, we will start at 1:30 p.m. with the activity of self-motivation and motivation at workplace. So in this activity, we will include things such as introduction to emotional intelligence and way to apply it in work, introduction to the concept of self-improvement, introduction to 2-minute rules, and in team, we will ask them to share things that motivated them among themselves, and we will teach them the effective ways to manage time between work and life. So the training method that we will use is presentation, group activity, and Q&A, and the material that we use is PowerPoint slide, paper, and videos. And this session will roughly took about 1.5 hours to complete. For the fourth session, we will start at 3 p.m. with the activities of potential exploration, and in this activity, we will include things such as introduction to effective plan. And after that, we will ask the participant to evaluate their strength using the SWOT analysis, which is the strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. And after that, we will ask them to list down the opportunities that they're able to choose from the aspect of technology, social, and from their own strength. And after that, we will ask them to choose the top 5 of the opportunities using the MPS processes, which is the meaning, pleasure, and strength. And then we will help them to create explore a plan to explore the opportunities by including a to-do list and an action plan, and we will encourage them to do the list in the future and give them something in order to help them to complete the list. The method of training that we use for the activity is presentation, individual exercise, and brainstorming. And the material that we use is PowerPoint slide and the template for the SWOT analysis and the MPS processes. So this session will roughly took about 1.5 hours to complete. And after that, at 4:30 p.m., we will have a feedback session whereby we distribute a feedback survey to the participant. And at 4:45 p.m., we will end the training session whereby we will have a photograph session and a tea break.
That's all from us. Thank you for watching.